Hi guys, this is Abraham Ochoa. Hi Professor Fambro. Um, I'm here to make my final reflection on this class. And I'm going to start with mentioning the pros and the cons of using the portfolio. The thing that I found pros was that it was a great tool for organizing all of our work. And nowadays, with everything that goes on, and as much stuff as we have on paper and on computers and different types of media and tools and materials, I just feel like having it all in one place really helps. So having this class all online and having all our assignments be put online on the portfolio really helped gather myself and organize myself to the point where if I needed to show my work for an interview or just to sort of go back and to see where I'm at, I could look back at my portfolio and just remember all the things that I did in this class. So that's a great thing about it. Some of the cons that I would say was from week 7 and 8, there really wasn't too much general instruction on how to get some of the activities on the Quest activity chart accomplished. So that was really hard. Other than that, it was really fun and engaging learning. There was a lot of stuff that we had to go on. So that I appreciated. The things I liked the most about it was being able to insert different types of media like video formats, YouTube videos, pictures, and other things like that that really enhanced the webpage. So things and like tutorials added in there really helps. Even as a teacher, that's really interesting to see how you can implement many of those things into your website. The next thing is, what could I do to improve it? One thing I could do to improve my own website was maybe add a little bit more detail in it, like descriptive detail writing, specifically what the websites were, maybe adding the little writing text so I can go ahead and just sort of use that as a link to whatever website. I know some of them are linked in, so I just wanted to link in a couple more things and make sure if I'm using Khan Academy, I can link in from the page that I'm at already, like if I'm progressing in it, to link it to whatever progress I'm at, so I know what module I'm taking. So that's really interesting. I want to go ahead and improve that aspect of it. How would I use these technologies in my classroom? Well, first of all, I would make sure that the kids understand if we have Apple computers, I would use the technology that we've learned here to use the apples to do our portfolios. There's a lot of creative stuff in there, the iMovie, the iNumbers, and a lot of other stuff that we can add. But just generally speaking about the portfolio and the technologies and how I would use it, I would use the portfolios in my classes, especially those with older students, and even with younger students. I was thinking about that, how I can use that for kindergartners. Well, many of them need to know their alphabets, need to know their numbers, need to know sight words, and other main categories like that. So this is a great way to start a website so the parents and the kids can see where they're at and keep on improving. And if there's anybody else, if they go to an after-school program, they can always bring that up and keep working. And it'll be cumulative, where it'll build up their learning, as opposed to only having certain people teach them, and once that's over, nobody knows what the kids are on. So it's a great way to just have that information of what kids are doing and what they're on specifically. I would use this again, like I said, for projects. So if I have different kinds of projects, different subjects, if I'm teaching middle school, I would have one for English, math, science, social studies, health, to make sure the kids are organized in each subject and letting them know what kind of work I expect. If it's a report on a book or any other kind of work like that for English, they would make their own little section like the way we do, with images and putting in our own words and explaining it briefly what each activity is, but then also going in depth when you click on it, either on a picture or video or a link. So I thought that was really interesting. So I'll probably be using that as well. Learning about all the Google forms and assessments, the rubrics, the surveys, the polls everywhere, Edmodo, Dojo, a lot of those things that we've learned throughout the Tech Quest and also our portfolios are things that I'll go back to and use for myself in the classrooms. So these are mostly all the areas we touched on this year, but I do want to say thank you, Professor, for everything that you've done, not just for myself, but for those students that I've taught. Since I've been in your class, I've been pushing a lot of the Google Classrooms and helping the students out with other aspects of technology. So we've done code, an hour of code, Code Monkey. Another one was Scratch MIT, but I think I've learned about that one before. But regardless, now I'm more motivated to use it and teach the kids that the 21st century is now and they got to be in it. So thank you so much, and good luck to you and everything that you do, and thank you for everything that you've taught me. Have a great day.